It's just finished thunderstorming. Everything is still wet. The sun has just come out for probably about 45 minutes before sunset. Oh, there's a Mr. Cat back there on the fence. Can you see him? Hi, Mr. Kitty. Hi, Mr. Kitty. Are you going to help me garden? Hi. Are you going to help me garden? Hello. Hi. So I've got these two beautiful containers that I recently purchased. I love them. They are gorgeous, and I have all of these gorgeous flowers that I want to try potting up. And these containers are pretty deep. So I've gone out into the yard. I've picked up a little bit of gravel that I can use just to kind of block the hole. Obviously, I want to have drainage, so I don't want something that's going to sit flat against there. But I do want some texture, like some stones. That way my soil doesn't just sift right through that hole at the bottom. I want something to catch the soil, but that will let the water out. So I think this thicker rock will do a pretty good job of that. I've also grabbed some sticks from the yard because I have heard about this technique, which I believe is called hugelkultur. I could be totally wrong on that though. I'm still learning lots of things about the garden, where you fill up the bottom of your beds or containers with basically sticks or leaves, stuff besides your premium quality soil. That way you're not wasting a ton of soil and having to purchase a ton of soil. Instead, you can use this stuff that will eventually decompose and increase the quality of the soil that you do have laying above it. So my goal is to fill up the bottom part of these containers with these sticks and stones, and then switch to making a soil. And I've picked up lots of things for containers this year. So I found out that my previous years of container gardening were not successful because I was essentially putting like a soil in there and then just putting my plants in and hoping it would work. It turns out that if it's not in the ground, it needs you to take nutrients to it, since it doesn't have worms and bugs and bacteria naturally breaking up the soil and decomposing things to add more nutrition to the soil that the plants can take up through their roots. Turns out you have to actually add the nutrition. So I've picked up earthworm castings, I've picked up bat guano, I've picked up biotone fertilizer, which is organic, and I've also picked up organic soil. I've got a few more things over here, vermiculite and garden tone, just some various things that I might want to try out in these different containers to see which ones produce the highest quality blooms throughout the season. That way, moving forward in future years, I don't have to purchase a wide variety of things just trying out. I'll know what works and what creates the best quality soil for my gardening goals, which right now includes a lot of beautiful blooms. So I've got lots more garden material here that I am going to use to fill these up. And as a bonus, as I was removing some of these decomposing leaves from the very back of the yard, I found some surface level earthworms back there. So I got to go put those in my raised garden bed, which I am really excited about. Hi, beauty girl. You are so beautiful. Are you gonna help Mom? Mom's muddy hands? Yeah. Yeah, you're a good girl. You're a good girl. So this is what the containers look like now that they are pretty full. And these are the two flowers that I picked up to be the centerpieces of each of these raised containers. Is this not stunning. Absolutely stunning. I love the dark purple color, gorgeous. And then I also picked up this one right here, which is absolutely stunning. Now, obviously this one's bigger, so my thought was to put this one in the center of this container and then surround it with all of these little toe ticklers right here. And I just think the color between the pink and that variegated green with the dark green on the outside and the light green on the inside, isn't that a stunning combination? I'm so excited to be inviting more beauty into my backyard and into my life this year, and to create a sanctuary and an oasis at home. And then we've got this beautiful, I think it's called a Lenten Rose. Yeah, it's a Lenten Rose, which is not a rose at all. But I thought this was really beautiful, not only because of its unique color, and it's obviously got a stunning form, but it also blooms during Lent, which I thought was a really beautiful story if you're a Christian. And then I picked up these little climbers to go over the edge of the pot of this one. I'm gonna get started planting, and I'm so excited. I actually found a little earthworm in my potting soil. That's pretty awesome. Oh, that's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, those need more height. I'm gonna need another bag of garden soil. Oh, another worm. That's awesome. Oh, that's delightful. Okay. Oh, apparently these develop little flowers on them. That's pretty cool. I was not expecting that. I bought them for the foliage because they have gorgeous foliage. Are you smelling all the stuff? Are you smelling all the stuff? Yeah. You come to help Mom? Whew, my hands are so dirty. So around this Lenten Rose, I've got a combination of things to plant. I've got this Vinca Vine, and this is absolutely stunning. Well, I also have these gorgeous ones I forgot I picked up. This is Alyssum, and it's called the Easter Basket Mix. So it's got some white, pink, and magenta in it, and absolutely stunning. And I thought I could plant these up, every other one, all the way around the Lenten Rose. We'll see how that works. This is very badly root bound. I'm going to try to very gently unroot bound it. I'm not entirely sure how successful I might be. I should have checked that before I purchased it. Some of these though, these are a pretty thick root, so I'm able to kind of just loosen them up and go in there, kind of detangle them a little bit. And I think this is only really important to do if the plant is totally root bound like this one. That way the roots know to go down and out after it's been planted to seek out additional nutrients instead of staying in their same pot shape. These are pretty root bound too. I'm not as worried about them though. There is one side over here that's not root bound, and the center is not really root bound, just the outside. So I'll just loosen that up a little bit. I don't want to cause them severe trauma or anything before I transplant them. So it's kind of a guessing game, especially for a newer gardener like me, trying to figure out that delicate balance between making sure the plants are going to be really healthy once they're transplanted versus not wanting to cause them any trauma during the transplant process. Hey, beauty girl. You got some saliva going on there. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. You got some salivas. Whoosh. Yuck. Girl. Hi, baby. Hi. Hi. You got some saliva there? Gross. Gross. A lot of the flowers fell off of this one, so I'm kind of sad about that, but I do still have some left, and I'm hoping she turns into a happy girl once she kind of gets over the transplant shock of having been planted in here. And I just love the way these Tickler Ferns look. Oh my gosh, those are so gorgeous, and just a great texture. I know it's hard to see, but well, you definitely can't feel over YouTube, but it's so soft. It's almost like a velvety texture. It's really nice. So yeah, just hoping to get this filled back up with drooping flowers. So beautiful. I just love how they look. So pretty. And here is my Lenten Rose that I planted last week at the same time. And we had some Easter Basket Alyssum in here, and then also some trailing grounding stuff. So I'm hoping this will kind of train to kind of pour out the sides here like this, and hopefully the Alyssum will come in really nicely. Hopefully. We'll see. I fertilized everything, so did everything I could and hoping for the best.